Good morning, class 12th Commerce. This is your subject Economics, Chapter 6, New Economic Policy, Lecture 1. In this lecture, we shall discuss about need for economic reforms or new economic policy. NEP stands for New Economic Policy and it was introduced in 1991. Three broad components are liberalization, globalization, privatization. We'll discuss them further in detail. Now, our very first topic of this chapter is need for economic reform. See, economic reforms were introduced in 1991 and first 5-year plan was introduced in 1951. We have studied the time period between 1951 to 1991 in detail. What was the condition of Indian economy at that time? Now, what was the need to introduce the economic reforms, economic policies? Clear? So, let's discuss them. First is high fiscal deficit. So, the word fiscal deficit, what does it mean? It means borrowing of the government from rest of the world. Clear? So, if fiscal deficit is higher, that means borrowing is higher, and consequently, high borrowings leads to inflation. It will hinder the process of growth. It indicates poor financial health of the country. It lowers the trust of international institutions like World Bank. So, higher fiscal deficit required that there is a need for some economic policies. There are some need for better economic reforms. So, new economic policy or economic reforms were introduced because of high borrowings or high fiscal deficit. Second is BOP crisis. BOP, that refers to balance of payment, and BOP crisis occurs when the expenditure is greater than the revenue. Fine. So at that period, expenditure was greater, expenditure was more, and receipts were less. Clear? Difference between total receipts and total payment was in negative, and this showed that there was crisis, BOP crisis. So, to improve the balance of payment situation, there was the need to introduce economic reforms. There was current account deficit. There was borrowings, increase in borrowings, and hence there was a need for NEP. Then, fall in the foreign exchange reserves. Now, see, foreign exchange reserves means your foreign currency reserves. Now just tell me once that what do you think, how the foreign exchange reserve will decrease? When will import more and will export less? And this is how Britishers exploited our economy. If we are importing more and more of good, that means we have to pay more and more amount, we have to pay more and more foreign currency. So our foreign reserve will get depleted, our foreign reserve will decline, and hence there was a need for new economic reforms. See, there can be two reasons of falling foreign exchange reserve. Government is making payment for the goods and services it is importing. Secondly, it is making payment for the borrowings, for the interest. See, there can be many reasons for just outflow of the foreign currency from your domestic country. So this was one of the reason that led to the fall in the foreign exchange reserve. Now, inflationary spiral. Why the word is used spiral? Spiral means it was just increasing. Fine. Despite good monsoon for the 3 consecutive years, there was inflationary spiral in the country. Inflation was triggered by a rapid increase in the money supply owing to the borrowings by the government to cope with the fiscal deficit. Because of inflation, economic crisis deepened from bad to worse, and the need for NEP was further strengthened. That means, now listen, okay, government asked RBI to print more and more note. Secondly, yeah, you will study in macroeconomics in your chapter money supply that for printing more and more notes, government has to keep certain amount, approx 115 crores with the RBI. Fine, government has to keep gold amount so that RBI can print the notes. But in case of crisis, government asked the RBI, because government had that amount of gold that it can keep as a collateral with the RBI. So government asked the RBI to print the note. Government asked the RBI to lower down the rate of interest so that people can easily get the loan. So if people can easily get the loan and RBI is printing more and more note, then definitely it will increase the money supply in the economy. Money supply will increase, purchasing power will increase. If purchasing power will increase, people will demand more and more of goods, and it will lead to the inflation. So inflationary spiral, as this inflationary spiral, there was need for economic reforms. Clear? Then poor PSU performance. Now see, poor PSU performance, public sector undertakings. Several thousand crores of rupees were invested in the growth and development of PSUs in India, but most of these turned out be breeding centers of corruption. It led to huge losses. NEP was needed to reverse this trend. So, public sector was not performing good. It led to corruption. There was inefficiency. So, to improve the condition of NEP or to compensate for the losses, it decided to introduce NEP policy. Clear with this? Now your homework is, you will just learn the need for economic reforms, and in the next lecture we shall discuss about elements of new economic policy. Thank you.